Hello. Welcome to episode 12 of Our Voices podcast. After a hiatus for the Memorial Day holiday, was doing their Memorial Day business. As always, this is Rakeem, and joining me today is my host JJ.
I survived up to church.
Yes, JJ is a church driver from over a week, past week. Our others are off bullshitting yet again. Fuck those guys. If you listen to this, then I'm giving you the fake now with my voice.
We did video of it.
But compensate, we have a special guest today. She's joining us today and maybe joining us more in the future. But Miss Tess, to the crowd.
Hola. Hello, for people on stage.
Say hi.
Okay. From who?
All right, after that, another brief problem and issues today. Can Miss Tess speak one more time?
Hello.
Finish this time.
Sometimes I speak English, you think?
Hey, get around this. Oh my god. I'm going to go through one show without having technical issues before or after ordering the damn show.
Good luck.
That's all I want. Why?
We actually have to have some kind of a budget before we do that.
Yeah. So hey, donate money. We're poor.
Oh, is there a thing for that now?
No, we're really starting it, but if people want to give us money...
Yeah. We'll start taking up a collection for our shows.
It works for church.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Try to do it. Time to get to elections. And speaking of churches, oh my gosh, this is going to be a religion-heavy episode, likely. We've already started on in our little pre-show discussion. We've gone in on religion. I'm dealing with two former Catholics.
No. JJ's not really Catholic. He wasn't.
Oh, that's right. He wasn't.
Against my will.
He wasn't confirmed.
Yeah, like baptism, they like claim you, but then when you get confirmed, you have to like say, "Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I'm a Catholic," and then they start actually counting you as Catholic.
Oh, good. So I'm not counted by the
Catholic. You don't go to hell by accident.
Who wants to go to hell by accident? People go.
But you can't really enjoy it when you're a baby.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
You Catholics. I am a non-baptized missionary Baptist formerly, so Protestant life, son.
Well done.
Huh. We have real fun church, not that penitence and exercise that y'all do.
Oh, the Catholic religion feels good? Stop.
Pretty much.
Missionary Baptist, if it feels good, then praise the Lord because the Lord made it feel good. Good Lord.
Really?
Miss church.
Everything?
Just about.
Well, Baptists seem to have alcohol in Mississippi.
Okay, there are white Baptists and black Baptists. Two much different things.
Well, yeah. Black people actually have fun in church.
True. And I try to explain to people sometimes, black church is all about celebration. Like there to just celebrate God.
That sounds like way more fun than Catholic church.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you're giving him credit for ending slavery and segregation and such, you probably got some pretty reason to be happy there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, Christianity may have led to the enslavement of African Americans, but it also helped them get through. So, guess it evens out. But it gives I
don't know if it evens out because
you know what?
A little bit push down. So.
That's true. I guess
just because things are better now doesn't mean
that's
better.
I mean, it's like going to Chuck E. Cheese and like spending like $100 and coming out and getting little like plastic rings. I mean, it's not much, but it's something.
It's a step up.
It's a step up. Good Lord. So Tess, when we talked about her passing on the show and her Church of No Church, aka Universalist Unitarians.
Unitarian Universalists, get it right.
All right, backwards. I still
just saying you.
I have researched like this group, and I still not believe you all exist.
We totally do. There's a fellowship not 5 miles from your house.
That may be true, but
It's
there's
not
also a
actually
hippie commune
probably
somewhere
2
near.
miles
I
from
never
the
seen
house
it.
now.
No, I think it's 4 miles from the new house. I think that's what King said.
Yeah, house.
In any case, it's not far. It's not far, and it's totally a real thing.
It just
Driving
doesn't
past today.
Although it is as I say, it is the damn hippie church.
Yeah. You know the
Like you show up to potluck and there's like quinoa salad and like vegan this and gluten free that, and man, we're a church, a bunch of hippies. It's great.
What can we do?
A church with no big emphasis on God, but it's like being accepting people. I'm just like, this is. I don't understand what's happening here.
There's no like that thing I texted you, a UU prayer. Dear God, if there is a God, please take my soul. If I have a soul.
Like, oh my God, it was like once again I was certain, and when it said like the website I went to made a point of saying atheists welcome.
Yeah, you have to if you're a church, really.
Yeah, true.
Tell that to Fred Phelps.
That's a problem. Well, a problem I've had as an atheist is people thinking that atheism
Yeah, exactly.
like I keep telling people like I worship something that I don't believe in.
What? Come on, really?
My goodness. Okay, that brings the story. I meant to bring this around, and this is off subject. Well, it's on subject, but off subject. But I got to tell you before I forget it. So I was called by Mr. to tell me about a friend of hers who had a conversation with a coworker who claimed he was Jewish, which in Mississippi pretty rare. It's like seeing a unicorn. This guy, her friend was very interested in religion and stuff, but he doesn't know a lot about you. So, asking the guy about it, and the guy said that either once a month Jews get together to drink, and some really like medieval Jewish stereotypes, and the guy immediately, like the sister immediately came to my sister and just like, this isn't real. Like, this can't be real. And my sister was like,
you sitting there thinking, they like people like that?
Yeah. My thing, I told her, I was just like, that dude either had to be messing with your friend, or he was a very like old school anti-Semite and just trying to just be an asshole.
I don't know if I'd hang out with like the hipster Jews, but all of the Jews I know like together once a month to like bake hollow scratch and do
So are you telling me that they don't drink the blood of Christian babies?
Not as far as I know. Although I'm not Jewish, so they might just not be allowed to me.
Because I need to know, because as an atheist,
you get all our babies that we eat.
That's what I want. It's on atheist coalition where the atheists get the body eat and then the Jews get the blood.
Oh, we should get together and have a potluck.
Yeah. Go out play hood, pick up a feast.
Yeah.
But I only eat black babies, so
yeah,
they taste a little leaner, less gamey. But yeah, no, I had to talk for a long time because I was just like, that is insane that someone would tell him that.
Yeah.
Especially, and the funniest thing is to me is, so of course that was all stereotype and fear back in the not ancient times, but you know what I'm saying, that Jews were eating and drinking Christian blood and stuff. But this comes from the Christian church who symbolically drinks a man's blood and eats a man's flesh every Sunday.
No, not if you're Catholic.
Oh yeah, literally.
Not symbolically. You know about transubstantiation?
Y'all are literally doing. Y'all are goddamn.
I mean, literally, the blood, the bread and wine is blessed, and then it is changed, not figuratively, literally, into the body, blood, and divinity of Jesus Christ. Literally, that's a thing.
That's cannibalism.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying it's a thing.
So you're here, folks. Actually,
have you not heard that one before?
I had forgotten about it. I really had. Like,
There's
that doesn't
so much
bother
of that
anyone.
bullshit we have to hear that it kind of gets lost in the mind sometimes.
Exactly. Like, I'm just surprised that doesn't more like Catholics. It's like, I am perfectly okay with this.
Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah. In fact, there are some pretty well known miracles, like saints, miracles where the story is like I can't remember which saint it is, but there are a couple of them, I think, that their relics were interned at a church, and then in the next mass at the transubstantiation, the bread, the wafer, actually was changed into a cross section of heart muscle.
Oh.
Is how the story goes. Like, that's the miracle that supposedly happened.
That is horrifying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, taken from like the bottom tip of the heart, like sliced paper thin, but the priest is doing the blessing, and the transubstantiation moment happens in the mass, and then the wafer was supposedly transformed into a cross section of heart muscle, like literally.
No.
I'm like, it's
In
ridiculous.
the whole Soylent People thing y'all got going.
It's weird, yeah.
Baptized when I was a baby. I didn't have a say in the matter.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they get you. Man, they're sneaky. They get you young.
All church is young.
No, but like some of them, you don't have to like get baptized. You don't have to make a decision about whether you're actually going to be in the church.
Yeah,
I mean, of course, like family pressure and community pressure aside, like you don't actually have to decide if you're in the church until you're like a teenager or older. But no, like they baptize you like a couple months in, and then you're in. And boy, you're in until they kick you out. Like, you can't just say, I'm done, guys, bye. No, I'm still in, because they haven't
got some blood in, blood out.
Precisely. Fucking creepy, it's what it is.
Catholics were the original Bloods.
Oh, wow.
And Chris.
Oh, God.
That's one thing I'll say about growing up in church. I did growing up, like, with the baptism thing, you had to choose, like, it was your decision. And even at my age, I did not want to get baptized. I don't want to do that.
No, theoretically, like, confirmation is that Catholics. And I was confirmed when I was, I want to say 15. And whoo boy, I was super into it. I was crazy devout when I was in high school. I was crazy devout. It was like a whole thing. But
it seems in a lot of people, especially growing up in the church, there's a point. It's always when they're teenagers.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of the whole coming of age and all this horrible stuff in your body, and you think it's like something's wrong. I got to go to religion for it. But
yeah,
it seems like people that graduate around like teenage age start getting super religious, like for a period, and then just like peak and then drop out. Because I know I did. I got super religious around like 13 to like 16.
Yeah, that's about when I was crazy about it too. I guess I went until I was 18 before I really started to like calm the fuck down about it.
I never got super religious. I would find out going to church. Mostly that because I didn't have friends there at the time because everybody was younger than me. My brother and sisters had no problem because, well, they had similar age.
Yeah.
I didn't even start considering the matter until I met a girl who was witness and wanted to convert me.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
And teenage boys will do for a pretty...
Oh my god, have I told you, Keem, right?
Yep.
My brother. Oh, my brother. My brother's married this summer. And he's marrying a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh.
Boy.
I'm supposed to laugh, but there's something about the phrase, he's a Jehovah's Witness, tickles me on the inside.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Her parents are pissed off.
Look,
yeah, her parents were real mad.
I'm beating people to the witnesses, okay? Look, they're only 4,400 people, or 4,400 people are going to heaven. You can't be adding people to the witnesses, okay? Because if you do, somebody's
also,
getting kicked.
You know what part of the problem is? The church hierarchy gives a girl's parents money if she marries inside. Like a substantial amount of money.
You gotta keep the numbers down, eh?
That's not about keeping the numbers down. That's about keeping their men having their.
Yeah.
The psychology of it.
Yeah, but yeah, no. So basically, her just marrying my brother instead of marrying some nice Jehovah's Witness boy, like parents out of something like $12,000.
Man, dowries are making a comeback.
Only if you're a Jehovah's Witness.
I need to go pretend to be a Jehovah's and
I don't think it works that way, actually.
Yeah, and plus, you're going to pay a lot more raising a daughter to the age where she can legally marry.
Dude, I'm gonna go
$1,000.
like my new hustle: pretend to be a Jehovah's Witness, get paid money, then as soon as the wedding's over, divorce.
No. They pay you the money. Pay her the money.
Oh, they pay her the money. Well, we married half.
No. They pay her parents the money.
Oh, damn.
Not her, not you. Her parents, because
shit.
She's not a real person, or I don't know.
If only I was a female. New plan.
No, I don't think you want to be a Jehovah's Witness male, actually.
New plan.
Yeah, probably not.
Have JJ pose as my dad, go undercover as a female Jehovah's Witness, trick some guy into marriage, get the money, divorce, I'm a man the entire. And JJ and I split the cash.
Okay, I'm not sure you're going to convince anybody that I'm your dad, but
grow a beard and I'll shave. We'll be fine.
Nah, I don't buy it.
Try and grow facial hair.
I'm looking at your pictures side to side on the Skype window right now, and I don't buy it.
I'm opted.
Maybe they'll believe Ben.
Or down with Earl.
You put our pictures, people think I was younger.
I'm pretending to be a woman. If I take my facial hair, if I drop at least years.
And what are you going to do about the hair on top of your head?
What on top of my head?
Exactly. There's
wig,
not a whole
man,
lot of
wig. Wig. I already have wigs here for other reasons.
Well, I suppose I have a Halloween costume wig you could use. Some really long silver hair.
Silver, dude. Come on, man.
Hey, it's a wig for the character I was playing was a badass, so
true, but
also male. But
true. If I'm a silver wig, I'm fucking Storm from the edge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
Damn it. My God.
You know what we're getting into, Keem. Come on.
It's
this is what happens when you invite me to things.
True. This podcast is getting into some kinks that they wasn't ready for, which is a completely different podcast. We need to have that one soon. The Kink Sex Podcast. Whew.
Yes.
Also a podcast on sex education in school.
Yes. I mean, on that one too.
I'm sorry. I live in Mississippi. We don't have sex ed school. Okay. Abstinence.
So, I teach high school, or I taught high school this year. I'm going to teach middle school next year. Hooray. But did a sex education thing, which I frankly was a little surprised they did. And legally, I was not allowed, because I don't teach health. I don't teach any of that. League was not allowed to tell. I started talking about it. It was a mixed group of ages. I had freshmen, all the way through freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors in there. The freshmen had gone through sex ed that week, and they started talking, and then speaking up about stuff. Better use time than what I had planned. I'm just gonna let y'all correct each other's misconceptions, and not say anything. I can't say anything. I'll see you if it's been wrong. Boy, those freshmen, they had some misconceptions.
Well, that's they straight up lied to him.
Oh,
Sex ed.
yeah. Oh, wow. Ooh,
We
boy.
hear gets porn as point in sex ed.
Please don't encourage that.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it'd be more secure for that abstinence only, but
Like something hot. Like I saw a porn video like it was like I didn't know it was an instructional, but it was telling you like what to do, and I'm just like, huh, I learned something.
trying
Yeah,
not to have
we'll
sex
learn.
already.
Curious.
Good Lord,
I'm gonna turn this into this next podcast single-handedly. You know that, right?
everything. This show always goes so off course that I don't know what's the point of us even topic week.
That's why we can't get donations.
Always just gets completely off the damn course.
Okay, let's back on track then,
Okay,
sir.
I will get back on it, and
Otherwise, talk sex.
I'll get us on track because that's who I am. This is when I start my presidential campaign in 20, whenever I'm 5, so whatever year that is, I ain't kind of half. Starts today. I'm going to the world. I'm going to get everything on back on track. This is how. The story we'll talk about today. What did it say?
2020.
Yeah. Okay, 2024. Johnson. Part 2. What I'm going to talk about today, and presidencies and government, this has something to do with government and religion. So, as listeners know, here in the South, more specifically, the great state of Mississippi, and I say great state with lots and lots of strength. And the hero that recently did a speech at the Watch the Wall conference. And Watch the Wall are a group of pastors who have a crusade to restore morality, spirituality, and religion to the American masses, to the government, especially. And
Because First Amendment.
don't tell them about the Constitution.
Yeah, they don't like what it does.
But our dear
About how
governor,
you can flip person.
yeah, exactly. But my governor was speech. It was mostly about him and Mississippi standing up the people who are trying to purchase and force this immoral life. And what really stuck with me from his speech, because it is some insanity. It is some fucked up insanity in his speech. But he said that Mississippians, Christian Mississippians, one, being persecuted every day by LGBT people, and they were ready to be crucified, fight against, basically.
No.
Because I saw the video, and I will post the link to the video of some of it. But I mean, people were cheering, and this is fucking insane. Okay, like the cows are born. It blew my mind. Like, it's almost hard for other people to even just like comment on it, because it's like, really.
Not underestimate the crazy Phil Bryant.
I know he's not listening to this, but Phil Bryant, please stop. Just stop. Actually, Phil Bryant, I am just a regular Mississippi who doesn't know much, but please, come to me and you, and let's have a discussion, because I need to let you know a few things.
Or it came assassinating the governor. Not gonna hell.
I'm not gonna assassinate him. I may destroy him mentally, but not physically. I'm gonna fuck up your life. Me and you, Phil, we're gonna have words.
I'll
Come
put some
on,
defense
especially.
mechanism and call you evil and throw it across it.
I just thought of something. We can't have words because, say anything against him. I'm persecuted. I don't want to make him a martyr.
Oh my God. Ugh.
But obviously, he really wants to be a martyr.
Well, it's the whole basis for their religion. That's why.
Yeah.
We mentioned a few times, and the old Christian persecution comes, but my school, French camp, was obsessed with it. I mean, constantly. For instance, after 9/11, first of all, I was in junior high, and okay, so I was that just in time. Apparently, our little foray just pissed off the good Lord, and he decided to just slash my Skype completely off my computer for it. So, thank you, guy. Anyway, shit, lost my train of thought.
Such wrath of God in the age of technology.
I mean, he's got something.
Used to send floods.
Now he's in bad internet connection. But as I was saying, my school was like, just fucking obsessed with that. And like after 9/11, it was a whole big thing about how, you know, the end of the world was coming. Christians were about to get persecuted and it's about to start bombing like churches and malls. And of course, they made us watch those movies.
Oh.
But I remember there was one thing that we did, and it was called Blood Martyrs. And we had to read and present a report on quote-unquote Christian martyrs. And then we had to go through this whole presentation about how Christian missionaries are getting killed, and or Christians in other countries are getting killed for their beliefs, and we should too, because we should be willing to sacrifice ourselves for God. And the greatest accomplishment for a Christian is to die in the name of God.
Fuck that.
So Keem, you have referenced this before in conversation with me, and you know what it reminds me of every time you bring it up? What they made kids during the revolution. The Iranian Revolution in the 1979, they used to do that. Schools make kids write about the martyrs who had gone off to war and died in the name of whatever Islam, and they like renaming the streets, and they would parade down streets that have been renamed after these young men who went to war to become martyrs.
Right.
And that's what it reminds me of. And I'm like, it's everywhere, man.
The Iran-Iraq war was pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. Like, first of all, anything that doesn't like is an issue.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't tell anyone to go and basically put themselves in a position to themselves killed, especially children, because we're talking to children.
Yes. Yeah.
Ban a copy of the Quran and hold them at the Iraq military.
No, and a key on a piece of rope around their neck, the key to heaven. That's a thing.
What blew my mind? What blows my mind is, like, on the Christian end, the same people who want to talk shit about how violent Islam is and how crazy side bombers are, and you telling people the same shit.
Yep. Almost word for word.
Like, all the difference is you haven't done it yet, but you will. Give it time. That's one of the things I'm actually afraid of with the movement, the current different rights movements for the LGBT community and like for women and even for African Americans protesting more against the killings and such.
Mm-hmm.
Every action there ends on the other side.
Yes.
It's inciting these people who already have this belief that America is under some kind of pushing it towards the end of the world, apparently.
Well,
and it'll be long before
America was founded much.
Yeah.
God, it won't be long before there were actions, and that scares the shit out of me. As an atheist, as a black man, a person who supports people's rights and freedoms. These people are the shit out of me.
Hopefully they all power before they actually are able to accomplish anything.
God. It's crazy. I was looking more into the wall and some of their rhetoric and literally having infiltrate government to get, quote unquote, back where it belongs.
Oh, that's a thing, man. That's a thing that's been happening for a while.
Since the Civil War.
This shit is bananas. BANNanas. Or whatever the fuck Gwen Stefani says.
I don't know Gwen Stefani on this there for a second.
Way to describe it. But
Failed,
yeah, but
hard.
this guy O'Brien went on, and this is the leader of the state, and he basically, first of all, I don't know. First of all, on the Christians executed in Mississippi, 90% of this state is Christian. You ain't being persecuted.
Actually, the percentage would be 80%.
What?
80%.
80% still.
That's not a huge majority at all.
No, but I want to give accurate numbers.
Done.
Still, like, you're not getting, like, only between you is you. If somebody slapped you because you're a Christian, probably because there's another with a different denomination.
Statistically, yes.
So, like, you can go home, and like, forget it, like, and at least you can hold fucking public office. My atheist ass can't even hold office in this state.
Well, you can, but all they need to get you voted in was to point out you're an atheist.
Exactly.
It is part of the Constitution that they can't enforce it. Thanks to this.
Thank God for the Supreme Court.
I mean, this is also the state that a bit asks you to leave if you're homosexual or I've run into some guy 2 months ago asked when I was working at a cookie store to not be named. I had a Muslim guy come in and ask, "Is it okay to come in and order something?" They were like, "Yeah," and he said, "Yeah, thank you. I went somewhere else and they told me I couldn't get anything there."
I thought we settled that problem in the 60s.
I think he still thinks it's in the 60s.
Here's the thing, though. So, as much fuss is about these laws that allow businesses, in the name of religious freedom, to like refuse certain people whose beliefs they disagree with, as fuss has been made about that, I actually am not rough about it because it makes it theoretically easier for me to give my money to people who think I'm going to hell.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons I don't go to Chick-fil-A.
I fuck Chick-fil-A.
Well, I also don't really like this anyway, so it's pretty easy to not.
Funny story about Chick-fil-A. So I went to an LGBT prom thing. They had to raise money, and somebody bought a whole big thing of Chick-fil-A, and like, oh my god, what about this?
Although apparently back down on that.
What'd you say?
Apparently Chick-fil-A backed down on that a few months ago.
Yeah, because it's costing them money.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, they like backed down and, "No, we didn't actually. We're okay. And I'm like, no, not actually, but whatever. But they back on it.
Businesses who decide that they're not going to serve someone because they don't like something they do or like who the person, you just not have business.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you deserve to go out of business.
We all know to a
like, I'm not a big capitalist, but you're a capitalist if you're doing that.
Yeah, eliminate potential customers that you don't like them.
Exactly.
I own my own company, and I mention my politics, religion at all at work.
Do you refuse service to LGBT people, JJ?
Not ever.
Good.
Or refuse service to people I actually don't like.
See, you're a good capitalist.
JJ like LGBT people. Let a nice gay man come into his cab and he can flirt with him a little bit, get some extra money.
Hey,
Whatever.
I can't help gay guys think I'm pretty.
I was saying, go ahead with your bad self, girl. Go and get that money. I'm being a little silly today.
No, really?
I'm tired, okay? I'm fighting back anger with silliness.
Hey now, Rolling flirt to get better tips. Why can't I?
Oh no,
Totally.
I used to do that all the time. Working at Domino's, let a guy order some pizza. I'm about to be, I'm like motherfucker. Give me a good $2 tip.
I'm working for a man. I flirt with everybody. I don't even care. I didn't get tips. I'm like, let me flirt with everybody. Makes my job more fun. I think that says more about me than it
Yeah,
does.
you just want to flirt.
Sorry. That was a tangent. That was a tangent.
She just likes the attention.
That's true. Anyway, we were talking about something.
We're always talking about something. Yeah, religion.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about.
And
We're trying to see just what we can say to get ourselves shot in this age.
yeah. Oh, if we're in trouble, like somebody's gonna find out who we are, and well, JJ, you'll survive. I'm up.
What makes you think I'm gonna survive?
Cause you're white.
Because you're white.
So?
I'll live. It won't
There were white people that got strung up in the 60s too.
Yeah, but it was back then. You're probably just getting beat up now. They literally found a black guy hanging in a tree down here like last week.
Oh God.
That's another news tidbit you people look for man found hanged in tree in Mississippi. Did not make the news, but it's there. It happened.
Wasn't it ruled as suicide, I think, in the same story?
They're all suicide. They all just have black dudes in Mississippi, and it happens about once a damn year.
Yeah, I know. I'm making sure I'm thinking of the same story.
They always rule. Look, I'm gonna tell you something about trying to hang yourself. That is one of the most painful way to commit suicide. People who commit suicide are not going.
Guys, period, don't choose hanging. They usually choose a gun. That's why guys are more successful at it than females. Women are more likely to attempt it, but guys are more likely to actually see.
Exactly. So let me tell you, I'll tell you something else about people in Mississippi. As messed up as this sounds, they don't really get suicide option. Like, it happens, but it's rare.
Mm-hmm.
But so when if a black guy is strung up in Mississippi, guess what? Somebody put it. But I digress.
I don't dispute it. I don't know anything about the story, except it was ruled a suicide, and it was
Well, I mean, we all live in the state where if you don't, if the cops don't investigate something, they just rule it a suicide.
That probably happens everywhere.
True, we're it bad. I mean, and we've talked about this before. There was a guy where I'm from that got shot, and it's ruled he died of a marijuana overdose because they didn't want to investigate it. Like he died from a bullet wound to the chest. Like unless that was infused with.
How about
Okay?
in our state government beats New Jersey?
Oh look,
And our population is significantly less.
Drew. So sorry, we got off course while trying to get on course.
I would never expect that from you, Keem.
But this upset with, and I want to talk a little bit about eschatology because combined with the obsession with sacrifice and crucifixion and all that jazz and persecution, there's also a big Christian group this week, like days ago I think. June 3rd, it was June 3rd. State said that it was when Jesus was going to come back again. For the billionth time. Jesus runs on CP time. And if you people don't know what that is, it stands for Colored People Time. So, look that up. I don't want to have to explain it. This group said the world was going to end on 3rd and 5th, and it's still pretty here.
Are you sure? Maybe this is just an elaborate hallucination because we can't handle the fact that the world has actually ended.
I've had hallucinations. I'm very fond of hallucinations. Not very fond of them. I had them. It seems real normal.
It's just the Matrix.
Jesus came better than hurts.
Didn't you
He
watch
has really
the third
upgraded
movie?
his technologies. Lord. But Christians especially, it seems, has an obsession with the world. And not just the end of the world, but making the end of the world happen. I've seen so many missionary groups who literally state their goal is, we want to bring Jesus to everyone in the world. Because when the Bible says, when everybody knows about Jesus, that's when he'll come back. And it's all giddy when they find some new tribe in South America that ain't never been. It's like, oh, let's go tell them about Jesus. Leave people alone. Shit.
Oh, there's also lots of people attempting to breed cows specifically so they can get a specific cow that's supposed to be a prophecy that's like entirely brown with a blemish of white on it.
Oh,
Jesus.
oh, that's why. That's one of the big things with religious conservatives politically, and the funding of Israel thing, because a lot of religious conservatives push the whole supporting Israel because they're under the assumption that if we support Israel, then Israel will rebuild the temple of God and then set off the apocalypse. I didn't want to tell them that Israel is technically a secular state.
I wish I had another guy, I don't remember his name offhand, where I think it was during the sixth one, whenever it was that Israel retook the Temple Mount.
Mm.
The guy that one of his comrades in arms wanted him to actually blow up the temple or the mosque on the Temple Mount. He refused, and he probably saved us from World War III by doing that.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh man, I wish I had.
It's insane. I just think about people. I don't know how many of our people who are going to listen to this are familiar with the Book of Revelations, but the Book of Revelations is some fucking. Basically, all the worst nightmare is the Book of Revelation. Like there's dragons and with 7 heads and 7 crowns and that speak blasphemies and does all that shit. There's beast earth that whatever, I don't know what the beast does, and the beast of the sea and fucking human face locusts that sting people and they don't die, they suffer. And I also don't tell people how stars work, but apparently stars will fall into the ocean and turn the ocean into blood and make it bit. Bullshit. Just horrible, horrible stuff. And these people want this shit to happen. And because rapture.
Exactly.
That doesn't happen there. It doesn't happen like that. Like in the Revelations, it doesn't even happen like that.
Well, but see, no, hey, from the Catholic, rapture is not really a thing in the Catholic Church. Like, that's not really a thing. But after the end of the world, all of the righteous go to heaven.
Yeah, but you have to go through church.
No, but that's like the whole point of Christianity is it doesn't matter through in this life on this earth. If you're right, eventually heaven, at which point you'd be blissful for the rest of eternity. And that's what the goal is.
And that's one actually my whole problem. Nothing matters. Nothing really matters except eternity. So your life is virtually
Precisely.
I've had people argue with me, Christians especially, and I'm not meaning to dog on Christians. Just we know Christians. We're former Christians. This is what we know. But I've had people like, if you're an atheist, like, what's the point of your life? Like, you don't have any point. Like, with Christianity, you have God and heaven, and God gives you the Christian life and a reason to live. But if you're not, how do you even live? Well, I live to enjoy my life because it's the only one I got. You don't give a shit about your life. Because you're only with the afterlife. You do things for rewards when you die. And that's fucked up. Like like you're criticizing me saying I don't have a point in life, but you literally don't care about your life. And that blows my mind.
I think I have a pretty great point in life, actually. The point is this life, though.
Exactly. And that even goes back to I've had people say, well, get this, what being good then? You don't believe in God and being good, God and stuff, and good and evil and all that. Well, this is my only life, and I'll try not to fuck it up and be a shitty person because this is the only chance I get to not be an asshole. Like, I have to have a reason to be good because it's natural to be good. Like, it's the right thing to do. I have a conscience.
Yep.
But eschatology blows my mind. Like, back to the Left Behind movies. Those are some really terrible movies, and the books
You ever read the books?
Oh my god, it's hard to get through.
I'm embarrassed to say how many of those books I've read.
Oh,
Well, a bunch. I've read a bunch of them. I used to sit through the movies because fuck Kirk anyway, but...
what was the name of the Antichrist in those books? Like Carpathia or something like that?
Something like that. Man.
Oh my god. Those books are awful. And those books have set the precedent of how modern Americans view the Christian end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, anytime I hear somebody talk about it now, it's not the biblical view. Like, it's not that. It's always those fucking books.
Mm-hmm.
Those books get a lot of influence from the Millerite movement in the 1800s.
Right.
Fuck you, William Miller.
We're getting a lot of fuck you out today.
I
remember. So, another French category. Like I said, this was a big thing to them. So I remember one time, and this was a person that was basically bringing Revelations into a modern context. So everything in Revelation we had, but because John the Revelator didn't know what he was seeing. So the giant locusts with faces of men and helmets, actually helicopters with in them, and a ray gun on it that make but not die. And there would also be some disease that would affect the Jews. This is being told to a child, well, a teenager, mind you. There'll be a disease that only affects Jews, and the Jews then sell out to the devil to cure that. And this is all part of the new age. This is all age revolution, apparently. And there would be a figure who would power and get assassinated and get shot head and then be healed. And but you know, I've always been into the end of the world stuff. I find it interesting because Revelations was exciting. It's like watching Supernatural, you know. But when that teacher or those teachers told me that stuff, that fucked me up, because when you tell some person that and watch the news, everything starts to look like it's the end of the world, and then you just become fearful of everything. I told kids that Barack Obama was the Antichrist, but I digress.
You digress.
It's crazy.
It's
I wish.
podcast.
Huh?
So off track the podcast.
Oh, I'm off track. But I wish, and I wish Hollywood were being a major, because I minored in religion, so I know some stuff, but is the Islamic end of the world is not as crazy and brutal as the Christian Revelation. The Jews don't even have anything, obviously. But are there other like major religions that have some crazy modern religions that have anything like that? I can't think of any that has like prominently that have the same type of like major emphasis on struck end time.
Oh.
Anyone?
I don't think so. I think most of the rest are not crazy like that.
I mean, back in the day and stuff, you had their stuff like they had their Ragnarok. Ragnarok was pretty bitchin' though. Ragnarok was metal as fuck.
A lot of their end of the world influence from
True.
the plague was ravaging Europe, and everyone thought it was the end of the world.
Fun months, man. But like, Ragnarok is pretty brutal, pretty, but all those seem to have, and I think that with Babylonian end of the world had a big influence on Christians too, like on the Christian revelation, because a lot of the same stuff, a lot of Jewish and Christian imagery from the Babylonians, but that's historical. But I can't really think of any world religions now that aren't cult. No, that aren't classified because they're all cults.
Well,
That
the only
has
difference in a
anything like
religion is the follower you have.
what?
The only difference between a religion and a cult is the number of followers you have.
And government classification.
And the government classifies it.
Yeah.
Because I know it was true that Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormons are classified as government cults. That's true a few years ago, but it's still true now. I mean, they have tentative status, of course, as quote-unquote religion, but they're also still classified by the FBI as cults.
Their religions are just cults plus time.
Usually, this is fucked up. This is I just thought about. Usually, when cults or religion have something, usually have a major focus on the end time to make them happen. They use off themselves. Hello?
Yeah.
Where's everybody? Everybody's quiet now.
Sorry, I'm looking up Hindu eschatology.
Everybody's looking up shit.
So yeah, that's what happens when you try to host a pod to raise people. You bring it on and figure out the answer to the question.
Yeah.
See,
I was trying to find them, but I couldn't remember them. I couldn't find it.
we're a podcast here, not just all talk. We want to learn. So please, go research things, because let us know. I'm afraid to reach anything right now because I'm afraid of touch back. It's going to decide it's going to say fuck me and just turn everything off.
That's just God taking vengeance for your blasphemous podcast.
Look, if God wants to take me down, then He needs to try harder because I'm this shit for a while. Though I've survived many a dangerous encounter.
He works in mysterious ways. Do not question them.
Oh, I'm questioning. I got a lot of questions for you there, bro.
Insolence! Heretic!
Bring it! Lightning strikes us out the window. Ha! You missed!
That's why he can attack you. He's the all-powerful creator of the universe. Something so small in relation to the universe is really a small target.
Maybe his eyesight shit.
Never mind that NASA can thread a needle from Los Angeles to New York.
I think I recently about it's kind of hard to believe that when every descriptor of, especially in like the Abrahamic traditions, we can just do.
Yeah, right?
Like, oh, well, God created the universe. Well, we can recreate the Big Bang at a small scale, but we can do it. We can create life. Well, we can grow shit in a test tube. Your move. Hell, we're resurrection now.
And immortality.
Yeah, I mean, what it said about by 2030, the average lifespan will be over 100.
Oh, apparently the first generation of immortals are currently alive today.
Yeah. So I mean, what you got? The miraculous doesn't seem so miraculous once science gets involved. Fucking
Well, no answer found.
How do they work? If someone gets that reference, then they get 10 points, by the way.
You said fucking magnets. How do they work?
Yeah.
You know I get that reference, Keen, because you showed me.
I meant one of the listeners. Thank you very much.
Ah.
I want my points, damn it.
I'm used to being one of the listeners.
See, if you want to be on the show talk, come talk, get in contact with me. We just like having people on to talk with shit with.
This is fun. It's nice to argue with you guys in real time instead of having imaginary conversations with myself.
You say something that you want to yell at us, but we can't. You.
Exactly. It's very frustrating.
Oh my god, I forgot what I was saying. Okay, I forgot what we were talking about.
So eschatology.
Yes, eschatology.
Hindu is actually really interesting. I am finding in the last 2 minutes.
Well, tell us about. I don't know shit about the Hinduism.
Okay, so in Hindu eschatology, so it's a cycle. It comes around.
Of course.
It comes around. There are a series of what they call kalpas, and within each kalpa are 4 epochs. Each one is shorter than the last, and throughout the 4 epochs, we decline in morality and in virtue and in all of these things until finally, in the fourth one, which is apparently the one that we're in now, you are like declining into like lust and anger and selfishness and all of this, which is apparently the one that we are in now. And then when this one ends, the entire cycle will start over again. So it's just a cycle. Like the universe declines over the course of something like 4 million years until we're in this terrible place where there's natural disasters happening and plagues and everybody is selfish and the universe is declining, and then it'll start all over again.
You know what? I would buy that more than like that's something I could roll with. I will say, eschatology is at least more exciting than the eventual death of the universe.
Yeah, that's true.
Though I'm kind of a fan of the
going to happen.
I read something recently that somebody think that we might actually be in the process of our universal recession and not like we're closer to the end of the. But damn it! I'm pissed here. Well, once again, technical difficulties. Apparently, we've missed God or some God who's Allah Yahweh pissed off the patriarchs, and then we're gonna keep rolling for at least a moment.
We can piss off the rest of the gods before we're done.
Who else we need to piss off?
It's like thousands. We got a long list.
We've already handled this on previous episodes. We've done Jehovah's Witness.
I suppose we're just working through the 28,000 versions on the Christian right now.
Yeah. Good lord. People can't just one go. These different nations and stuff. I remember being growing up was which church is sprinkled and which church is dipped. That was a thing. And
Well,
which baptism really counted.
Both, just to be sure.
Yeah, just gotta trickle down. So my vote, guys, is... What'd you say?
I said it's better than a slow roasting fire for eternity.
Yeah, though, because I'm betting hell would be a lot cooler.
At the very least, you'll have much more intellectual.
Yeah, all the coolest people are going to hell. You'll be there, JJ. It's...
Yeah? Not a lie.
Benjamin Franklin would probably be interesting too.
Here's the thing. Out of all the numbers, what if we, like there is a heaven and hell, but one out of the multitude, right? That's the only one ticket. So basically, everybody's just fucked.
That's what the Catholics say. That's what
Most
everybody says.
That's what everyone says, but
I know.
kind of fucked up. Like you don't care about humanity, and that's selfish as shit. You don't really care about humanity if you believe that your way is the only proper way. Everybody else is fucked. Because that's too specific. It's just too specific. Two people sitting together in the same church don't believe the same things.
That is true.
Every person has a different beliefs. So if God's within, there's one basically. And it's Todd from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Todd, see you in...
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
It's going to be a little lonely, though.
Fuck you, Todd, what you did.
Oh, speaking of who gets to heaven and who doesn't, do you know what always fucks me up? Prediction. Yes.
It is what shuts down the entire fucking argument.
But so all of the people who I know who believe in predestination try so hard to be good people. And the only thing I can ever get from them about why they try is them being good people, and they're one of the chosen who are going to go to heaven. And I'm like, so either you're right, you're going to heaven, or you're just trying to fake it to make everybody think that you're going to heaven. Like, how cool is that?
Oh, God.
If you're going to one of the chosen, going to heaven, you're probably really doing it to make it so you're going to heaven. So why enjoy yourself? And if you're not with the chosen, you're going to heaven, you are. So why not enjoy yourself?
The entire argument's Calvinism from the beginning.
Dude, man, Calvinism.
That is rough.
That's what I'm saying.
This camp was all like, my dogs are about to find out some predestination very soon. They can live. Because I have reading that they're live on the line. Sorry about that. They're too big. You can't separate.
Oh, you could. You just have to get a big sack. They're so cute.
I love them. Damn!
Oh.
But anyway, growing around campus is fucking ridiculous. I've had that conversation with people other times. Because you can't both ways. I think it was basically predetermined choice. They would say you have choice. God already knows what you're gonna pick. So there is hell for that. There is a hell for punishment, but pick choice. But God already knew the choice you were gonna pick anyway.
The actual.
You have no free will at all.
Exactly. Like the choice. Like there's you given a choice, but the person that choice already knew the choice you were gonna make. Then you have no choice. Either that, your choice is fucking. Because what did the choice is if they already know what you're gonna choose? Why did the choice need to have to be an option? It's Adam and Eve. That's why the story of Adam and Eve bothers me so much. It's because basically leads into a shit and says, don't eat one good and damn well that they were gonna fucking eat that shit. The food. And then comes back and Adam and Eve, oh my God, done you baby. I'm shocked at him. You put that shit there. You knew what was gonna happen. Be a dick. I went off on a tangent, I'm sorry.
Oh. It's true, we don't have any choice. Everything is determined in advance.
No such thing as will. And go to hell, that's because God wants you to go to hell and God hates you. Point. God created you with the sole
you ever
purpose.
did anything wrong.
Huh?
God hates you before you ever did anything.
Exactly. Right and wrong. There's not anything trying to be good or trying to be bad. There's no real reality because it's already decided for you. What you're gonna do is already written, so what's the point of trying to do anything different? And this problem,
Whatever, because you were already anyway.
exactly. And this is one of the issues, as I mentioned, about people coming to as faith going, how can you have valid without God? You believe in predetermination. You believe that God already decided we're going to hell, and all my actions are already. There's no such thing as morality in that scenario. There's nothing wrong in that scenario because it happens. As an atheist, what I do has meaning. Every little notion I do has meaning because it's my choice. It works around me. It affects my future. However, nothing do really affects me because it's already been decided. So when they ask me how to live without having quote unquote morality, I just ask them, how can you?
Bleak. Bleak. I'm sorry for those poor Christians. No will. Everything is decided.
It's sad. It honestly makes me sad. A lot of people think I have to have like Christianity. I don't. I just sad. I feel sad for that outlook. Because it's the hope of heaven, but even that is Christian heaven is princely. And my dogs are also that very soon. If all they're making that.
Have you got trained up well enough to back to you from the afterlife?
No.
Not killing it then.
Oh shit.
Well, he's not going to want to kill them.
Being a new father is very difficult. Mostly for the fighting. Oh, so stressful, guys. But is there anything else y'all would like to say or discuss?
Guess not.
I'll take that quietness as a good time to wrap up this podcast. Because we're going to hell anyway. So.
Oh, you were going to hell.
Oh, we're going to hell regardless. What I'm thinking, predestination.
Or you're going to heaven regardless, because
maybe we are going to heaven.
I could bet at some point. That's right.
But you don't need to be saved. If it's predestined, you'll just go to heaven.
Right. I guess thing's really fucking pointless, huh? Well, no, this has been episode, I'm saying 11, 12. I forgot to say at the beginning. Anyway, it's one of those episodes, and I thank our special guest, Tess.
Anytime.
For joining us. I say that about everybody on our show because every guest we've had has been coming to discuss other issues. I haven't gotten off my ass properly enough because I've had left on to organize the bigger topics, the bigger discussions, and bring back. So I need to get on that. I've been an asshole, but Tess will be coming back on the show. There's some things
there are two I want to jump in on.
Yes.
Everybody should be part of this episode.
True. Everybody loves this episode. But once again, thank you very much, Tess. It was a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
You are very welcome.
Oh, I know I am not. And of course, we've had Jared, a cook-ass name, unpronounceable in English, AJJ. And to others who have to say this again, fuck you. Love you guys. And this has been Rakeem, as always, your shining dig. And I bid you all